Hey folks, it's time for another Art Time with Nick, where I'm going to draw at least one. We'll see how many um, thumbnails I get knocked out today. And we're going to just try to get things set up for the week. So if you guys don't mind, we'll just drop right in after a quick word about our primary sponsor being IndieCD.org. IndieCD.org is a one-stop shop for the best and brightest authors, musicians, artists like yours truly, proofreaders. Basically, if you have a dream and you want to make it happen, go to IndieCD.org. Till the end of 2023, it is only $5 to join, and you'll have a safe place online where you don't have to worry about some billionaire being flaky. It's a one-time payment. It's a great deal because it will be going up to $40 in 2024. So get in on that. That's IndieCD.org. All right, folks, I've done enough talking. Let's get into the artwork. We're already set up pretty well. We've got our standard YouTube style image, and yes, there's another tab open. That's something I've been working on my own time. We're going to come here, go to time lapse, and hit record time lapse. That will be my new first step. Since it looks like my comments are pretty well empty. Oh, as soon as I say that, so come on, let me find my cursor so we can see who's in the comment. Good evening, Blue. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. Just trying to get some art done, and let's see. Do we want to start doing sketchery, or do we want to start doing landscape? I think I'll warm up with a landscape. So let's get a nice kind of mellow sky going, and we'll go from there. If that sounds all right to everybody else. And I love the airbrush tool. It gives me that nice soft landscape feel. It keeps the sky very malleable. I like that I can get different hues and colors in my skies with this. I'm trying to decide if we want to do any, sun orientation. I haven't a lot lately, but sometimes we like to play that. Oh, hi! Indeed, getting lots done and good company. It's been a good day. Well, I'm glad that Blue's having a good day, and we're joined by Johnny. I see some. Hey, feel free to wade in. We're just gonna kind of open up with a little bit of Bob Rossian, just scenery to get warmed up for the session. I'm using my thick paint, oil paint. I thought that looked a little big. I like to get that around a 20. There we go. Gives me good control. I've opened up another layer. Again, nothing outrageous, but actually, I really don't want to start there. I want to start a little higher this time. There we go. Farther back. What I'm going to do is put myself a line here. I'm going to give myself just a hint of a horizon line, because that'll come in handy later. Give it sort of broken layer. Not bad. So right now I'm just kind of brushing it out, getting the feeling for what I want. I want some more mountains over here. I think I do. So we'll do another one. But sort of, there we go. I like that shape. That line was to make sure I had a good reference point. There we go. I'm thinking I'm going to run with a little bit of water effect in the very near future. So I'm going to open up with very classic means, and then I will do something similar as I feel it out to the lower levels. And remember, when you're using your paintbrush in this, it's really kind of nice to just leave yourself some gaps, because we're going to come back with a few other pins. We just want to edge in where the darkest points are going to be, where the lighter points are going to be, to get that general feel. And we can always, mirror it down on the bottom. Oh, one moment. Sorry about that. If you heard that alarm, that means it's time for my evening med, which I thought I'd already taken, but I didn't. So give me just a moment to do that. Alrighty, sorry about that slowdown. And we're going to keep a rough here. Now, I'm really not too worried about keeping the details fully matched, because I'm going to be coming back with the blur tool down here. I've got a good line to it. There we go. Now we're going to grab another color. And we're still hanging out in the grays, nothing too exciting. But by keeping it smudged and clean, we can just rock on through. And life doesn't have to, be too overthought or overwrought. Now, I'm coming off of, and I'm barely coming off of, having been extremely ill. I already had to go to the ER for it due to extreme dehydration and very high fever. We're just trying to get the rhythm back into things. So I don't know how hard I'm going to push today's episode. It will all depend on how I am feeling. It's difficult for me to be sick because I'm someone who believes in trying to be as useful as possible at all times. And that can be a very good thing, and it can be a very bad thing. And in the cases it's a very bad thing, I overdo it. And then I have to deal with the consequences of that. But there are times where, that kind of tenacity has served me well too. So it's all about finding a balance. I am fortunate enough to have some truly amazing friends who picked up some of the digital slack and have given me the time and grace periods to just rest and recover. But I will tell you, those of you who are in America, the stomach bug that is going around right now, I haven't seen one like this in a very long time. This was the kind of sick we used to get when I was little, You almost have to wait out the fever kind of sick. Okay. Most of the pieces are down here. We also want to cover up the fact that there's a very obvious line right there. There we go. So let's go back, and I think I want some more darker color that I can use to shade and give. Well, that's the same color. Okay. Well, so it is. Go left. And we're just putting these kind of jagged lines wherever I think they need to go, in whatever severity. And because I can use the pressure sensitivity with this brush, I can just sort of lightly dust them on, or I can go, like I did over there for the deep shadow, a very full, heavy weight shading. But I think we've got a good basis here, so we're going to go over and we are going to grab our, well, let's see, is it a fingertip tool? Yes, I'm a big fan of the fingertip tool. I like to play with different blurs because it lets the image kind of stretch nicely. And once I get things where I want, so for the heavy work, I can do the fingertip tool. And I always remember, mountains are not, they're not stationary. Yeah, she doesn't even say hi. Well, I think Blue's had a busy day and is working towards things, Johnny. I don't think Blue's mean. I think it's just, this is a busy time of year for a lot of folks. Because there are certain people I would never, even contemplate as mean, and Blue was really up there. And all I'm doing is literally just like I would if it were, if I were playing with oil pastels or something. I'm just smudging it around, get the very natural. Oh no! Oh, you are regularly mean to Blue, to Johnny Blue. Well, I understand. That makes it. Hi, Carl. Well, welcome to the program. Just trying to get a nice bit of work done for my thumbnails. For never mind the furthermore. I need this to be a bit lighter. I need it about a bit. Just gonna smudge this all out. And now we definitely know where the water line is. So I'm going to add another layer. And we come back to, do I use my thin brush here? All right, guys, I want to use something a little more precise. I'm doing my pens. I'm going to grab my good pen. That's actually what that Japanese says on this little thing, the two little parentheses looking, the funky three. That literally says good pen. And we can grab black. And right across the line, I'm going to start with these little references. Now, if I do it right, they will be here. Let's make this a little easier for myself. I'll grab the marker real quick. Kind of give myself a line. Yes, I'm using the Millipen for this, which is essentially something like a Sharpie. I quite like this pen. Okay, I'm still fully centered when I'm using it for this type of thing, but there we go. We can go back to the good pen. And we're just going to start doing these little raggedy Z's and scritching and try our best to match it on the bottom. Now, yes, I will be putting a, I need to make this a little bigger. Way down there. There we go. Blur, just like I did on these, but I want to keep it as close to lined up as possible. It will take me a while to get what I want done, and I'm okay with that. perfection takes a lot of time, and this is not perfect, but I want it to be better. A lot of it's when you're looking at something like these, it's making sure it's how you feel looking off in the distance of a tree. You don't need to be perfect. And it's like, okay, you guys, and see, well, Johnny's just special like that. You two, oh, I can feel the love tonight. I'm glad you guys are chatting merrily. And yeah, when I get through my typical warm-up paintery stuff, I will come back, and I'll do something with a little bit more audience participation, because some of you guys like to throw prompts at me and see what happens. Go. Line that up. It's going to take a while. Go back to my lily pad again. So I want to do something with a little bit more bulk to it. So, and the trick is to try my best to keep the shape fairly bony. So I lost a little bit on the edge there, but I can fix that like that. Now I realized I made a mistake, so I'm going down a layer, going back to my blur, which this should be the fingertips. Yeah. That's better. Sometimes you get lost on the edges. Let's widen that out though. There we go. Now we're back. Going back to the layer we're working on, back to the tool we were using, which I want this light pen back to my good pen. You just want to roughly suggest what's going on in the bottom. Makes it nice and kind of distantly equal. Need more trees. Lots of happy trees, guys. Happy trees keep things kind of grooving, though, because you got to be able to keep chill with all that. I hope everyone's having a decent holiday season for those of you who are celebrating things. I admit I haven't really gotten into much of that whole spirit of things due to basically spending my entire last almost 2 weeks now on the well, it's not terribly fun. I'll need my blur. I think I want my blend this time because I want to be lighter. Nice. So we're going to add another layer and we're going to start working on our foreground. This is a very wintry-ish image. It's not perfect, but I do kind of dig it, so let's see. What do we want as a foreground base? I'd like to use my browns over here, so let's just cut in with that. A fat brush. Now what's great about this, I can't really make a mistake here, because the reflection is already in padding. I just kind of cut across here. My happy foreground area, and we decide what the foreground needs, because anything we do here wouldn't be reflected with the way the light's working. Oh, let's see. We have some really neat comments coming across, so let me. Sorry, I'm navigating multiple monitors, and that means sometimes I lose track of where my mouse is. But my opacity and anti-aliasing sliders have disappeared, and I don't know how to get them back. Well, I know if something like that happens to you in Clip Studio, you go to Window, Workspace, Reset to Default. It will say the following things will be reset to default. Layout of palette. Do you wish to proceed? Hit yes. And then it will bring you back everything I have everything set at default. Uh, so it really depends on which program you're using. And good morning, Gray. Or evening, I'm sorry. Most of my shows are in the morning. On Paint Shop, there's a palettes command at the top that some programs do differently too. Yeah, so you have to go by what you're using. The other thing is, guys, Google is your best friend. You just type in, how do I get my sliders back in, Create or Paint Shop or whatever you're using. Now you've got this. Do something else. So I'm going to do a bit of this. Match it. And I'm going to come back to our thread the blend. I'm going to have to pull the size down quite a bit. But just do that. And that's nice. We've added some context. And now we have that area. We have this area. This looks like a nice big lake. What do we need? Well, working our way towards the back, let's grab our thick brush. And let's cut in. Let's get some slight color here. Where is my standard color palette? I know I get much more variety if I use Color Picker. Oh, wow, that works, but it resets everything. Yikes. Well, that's why I stay close to my default whenever I use the program, if I can. I need very dark. There we go. Get this going. Get this going. Now we're going to come down to our very dark greens. And we'll just swallow that in just a little bit. He doesn't have a lot of competition, so these are kind of fat, dumb, and happy trees. Now I'm going to just add a little bit of the green coming up over here. A little bit of green coming up over here. It doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to hit it with the blend anyway. But see, it's just enough to imply what we're up to, because that's still mirrored. Now, when we're over here, back where we actually are standing, and let's give it a bit of a well, have to have the tool selected. Give it a bit of a gray to indicate that maybe there's a road here or something. I kind of like that. I like that idea that there's. So what we'll do, we'll go put some of these big old posts up, like so. Keep them fairly evenly spaced. I've been to a lot of places like this. The fantastic worlds I build are built off. Are we mirroring the tree in the middle ground? I did. You could use a bit more, though. I see what you're saying. Darken that up just a little bit. But not perfect again. Normally I'd worry, but there we go. And now, where was I? I was using that guy. Grab the right tool for the job instead. There we go. Impressive that the vampire's the first one to catch me with how I'm mirroring things. I appreciate that, Johnny. want to take a lighter. That would be too light. That's awful thick. That's awful thick. We don't quite need that chunkers of a rope. So let's pull this down to about 15. That way. Right off camera. I'll make sure that at least one of the sides is slightly penetrated. So that you can see that it's going through. I'm going to have to play with it, but that's okay. It's just a bit of fun. Very good. This is a nice way to start the week, though. This is very chill, and I kind of dig it. It's not perfect, but yeah, I'm not 100% perfect.
What can you say? Keep your enemies close.
Oh, yeah. But images like this do help keep me grounded a little bit. Because I don't want to just be one of those guys who only draws, anime elves and things like that. It never really draws or paints anything else. I mean, it won't stop me from drawing anime elves and things, but I like to keep a little bit of, I don't know. I don't want to say fine art, but a little more classical art going in what I do. It just keeps the mind open. Something to relax into. Something. Can't figure out what it means, but it needs something. It's over here. It's over here. It needs something over here. Let's play. Let's play. A little bit of Roman Antonio Banderas sticking out of me, That Desperado soundtrack going in my mind. Get that going. Let's grab our work here. Oh, I know. Let's put some rocks on there. Let's go with some rocks. We've done a lot with the trees today. Let's go. Come on, get back to where I need to be. Some nice chunky rocks over here. I know I have to lightly fade in there with the same stuff, but we know it's going to get blended out pretty well, so I'm not terribly worried. And then we'll come over here, put some frostiness on that rock. I don't really want it to be cold, just that funny late fall, early. Take what you have with that? Yes, I do. I should put this on a different layer than that. That's okay. We're still pretty good. Come here real quick. Just slightly on this a bit more. A little through. There we go. Playing with how one does water is one of the kind of joys of what I do, because it means I get to kind of feel around, figure out what works and what doesn't. That's better. It's not perfect, but it's a good practice. And that's what these are. These are practices. Oh, thank you. Yeah, places like this you find either in Canada or Montana, northern Idaho. Uh, it has to be the Rockies, probably the Grand Teton Range to have that kind of sharpness in the mountains. But it's not unattainable. Again, it's not perfect, but nothing I do ever is. So why stress out seeking something I can't? I can never be perfect. Is that the way I want to do or not? Well, I think this is a good one. I think this has been a good warm up. Just let me go back to my one brush. And just do this because this is driving me nuts. Okay, yeah, there's some. There we go. Close that up. That part was just bugging me. No end. There we go. I didn't like the way that middle part was. And the extra blur gives it that steam coming off the lake, which is a thing to see. That's not smooth enough. There we go. Play with this. It's not quite the glassy look, but it's not bad. I'll take that for a win. I think we'll sign it. And we will be go to the highest layer I have. Close her up. Oh, I do see a mistake I made. Hold on. Oh, almost did. There we go. Just blur that in like so. One. Shape the blur a little bit better. There it is. I'll take that. Now we're back here. We're back in black. What? Why is that? That looks really honking. That looks honking. There we are. I'll even sign in a good pen. Oh, everyone, good night, Carl. Have a lovely evening. I hope to see you tomorrow at 10. Or never mind the birthday home, which I now have a art piece for. Or I will in just a moment. File. Save as. Mirror at lookout point. I like that. It's a good name. File. Sport time lapse. Good. That's going to get hopping and popping, so I can put that up in the clear thing. Thank you. I'm trying. My voice is slowly coming back. I'm slowly coming back. Art time lapse. And we're going to say file export single layer. Ping. You like pings? Yes. We'll go file. This. Come over here. Never. Right? Oh, it bounced back to purple for reasons I care not to understand. Red, blue. You want being silly and neutral. Okay. While I was doing that, an odd little glitch. Right now. There we are. Never mind. More. Now figure out where I'm going to put this. Oh, wait, can I squeeze it just there? Looks good to me. Pop, pop, and actually no. Oh. Here. That looks so much better. There we go. File, export, single layer, add, and we go NTF 12 18 23 so that I can find it when I set things up for tomorrow. That means I'm good for at least one picture. And let's get the next one going. And that gets that. I do not save it because I don't need. Actually, I'll save it. We'll work out later. Okay. Now we need to draw. We need to do some character designing. I'm feeling artsy all the time. I don't want to start. I want my zero pen back, please. And I want. Let's pick a nice, fairly mellow color. Light blue or purple shade, that works. And let's just do some kind of character design or something like that. Since folks are quiet, I will go straight into it. I want to do something vaguely adorable. And since vaguely adorable is on my mind, vaguely adorable is what we're going to find. But I still remember how to do things that are vaguely adorable. Come down to there. Get the head right. Excuse me. Which that's not. That's not right. Second, there we go. Got those nice little kangaroo going. Cartoon kangaroo. Because we've got fun. It is Christmassy, so we need to do something Christmassy with our little cartoon kangaroo. Wow. When in doubt, people are trying to be Christmassy, you add a scarf. Scarves are always cute, right? Let's see, how well dressed is our cartoon kangaroo? Oops. Picked up the light accidentally, guys. Sorry about that. Okay, she's pretty nice. She has ears put out in her little hat. makes sense. Kangaroos aren't notoriously cold weather animals. So we're going to work with this. Just keep little. I like to just throw together some cute character designs once in a while, just because I can. Curl that around. I like to get whimsical. Now, let's see what else is going on with the fabulous kangaroo. Over there. That works. That works real well. So I can put my hat down a little farther. Just keep her hands warm in her little pocket thing. There we go. Do that and that. That's a cute character. For pulling out of nowhere, that's a cute character. I like that. Maybe we should do Christmas tree shopping. Because, I mean, we're barreling towards Christmas. Let's put a little fence here. We've all a little scene around this little character. Split rail. Split rail. Of course, put some draped Christmas lights going on. Keep it simple. I'll detail them later. I'll them later. Everything light. This is a formal. Not too serious, not too pressing, but I like that. 7 o'clock, which means I have a little bit of time. Here we go. Put a little bit of that action up there. There. Yeah, that works. Now, put the curl sticking out from under her hat, which of course would be a kind of pickety hat, and for ears, her little ear tufts, so that ear points are cute. I'm going to pull back here. Pom-pom. That pulls her neck down to there, which you can only see a piece of. The big old scarf. Imply that she's got her hair sticking out. This is nice. This is just a fun little sketch. I like to do little fun little sketches with little guys in them. And the idea that she's got this apron thing going on her dress. And I'm going to do this to give a little bit of implication of an actual dress. This makes it a little more appropriate. Like this. This. form over here.
I think this is fun. Hey, Wolf Breaker, doing good.
Just trying to get my videos set up for the week. I had to take most of the weekend off to recuperate. I'm a little behind. Already did, my Bob Rossian bit, but, gotta have your Bob Rossian bit. Probably should have put her in boots, but I'm not really good. The general gist of what the scarf's doing. Good fabric practice there. Thank you, Blue. I'm glad you think she's cute. I admit I'm having trouble with Christmas this year. Maybe it's being sick. Maybe it's just being in my 40s. Just having a little trouble getting the usual mojo up about it. And yeah, a lot of it was because I've been so sick. And as I have a pathological need to be youthful, for me to be as sick as I was for as long as I was is difficult. In the past, I associated with people who trained me to be this way. They taught me that if I'm not youthful, I have no value and you'll be all alone. Now, that's not how the world should be. Your friendships shouldn't necessarily, be built on your productivity. Oh yeah, you're right. Being sick sucks. But the thing is, you can only really find out how people are when the rain is falling. I'm really pleased with the kind of people that I associate with now. They check in on me, and they're kind to me. Afford me perhaps more grace in things such as being ill or late due to the fact that I have real life matters that can interfere. But I think life gets easier when you get older because the people you associate with either are worth it or you just don't follow. And I really do like most of the people I associate with online. And that's dramatically inverse to the fact that I associate with so few people in person anymore due to my situation. So it really means the world to me to have shows like this where I can chat with you wonderful people. I'm going to hide my blues and see how that looks. That's not bad. Let's get rid of that. So I do need a slight eraser. Hard eraser, very small though. Very, very small. Need to control this. Oh, one more. That's not bad. Now we'll go back to the pen that I'm using, which is my 0 pen. I'm just going to start doing a little bit of thickening. But it's important. It's important you find the people who will help build you up when it's convenient and when it's not, This might be a character I revisit in the near future too. Kind of like the concept that I've got going here. It's very toony, but I like that. It feels festive. That, let's close up her eye so I know where her little nose. Make sure that the lights are running through there. Picture still needs something. Not sure what though. Let me do some more work on getting her to pop a bit before I think. What does this picture need? I think it's, certainly festive. It's certainly polite. I don't know. It's a good little vignette. Let's add a layer. Blend mode, multiply. We'll do shadows first because that always makes it easier. For a 30%. Yeah, that's what I want. And I want my marker, and I want it at about 20. 30, yeah. And we'll just do the shading. It's going to be a little challenging. Not bad, but a little challenging. To keep this all very quick, very cell shady. Nothing, no reason to go hyper overboard on any of this. Alrighty.
Oh, okay, stretch. Big stretch, guys.
Take a minute. I hope you're keeping them loose. Oh. The shade that roughly mirrors, kind of much like the mountains we did in the first one. We're just borrowing the shape, but instead of inverting it, we're just translating it. Just a little bit there. And then we'll add some color to it. Another blend mode, multiply. Yay! The tree is going to be a very traditional ring. I'm going to just hit this. This is going to have a very cartoony feel. And I don't apologize for it because it's a very cartoony piece. And I just need that sometimes. When you're trying to raise your spirits, you've been strained. Something that brings simple joy, comfort. Well, that's a beautiful thing. And the comfort right now is coming in the form of a little Guru girl on her way to get a Christmas tree. Well, then that's how a bit of comfort comes from. Well, I'm not going to complain about it. Let's give her a dark color. I want to make her primary color. Let's see how's that look. Yeah, that's a good color shade of blue. I didn't do a lot of lateral shading tricks or anything like that. Just gonna keep. Let's roll. She's got bare arms. She's stubborn. Even though she's Australian, in America, you have the right to bear arms. Ba-doom-cha. That's a bad joke, but I'm not gonna feel bad about it. Sometimes a bad joke makes it way better. Now, we need to add slightly darker for her hair. So, there we go. That's nice. There. get a very light for here. Just get in here like so. Not quite perfect. Let's redo that part. That brush is a little big for what I'm doing right now. I do like to do my flatting with a not pressure sensitive brush. It makes it a little easier to track what's going on. Yeah. The scarf has to be basically red because of course it's red. I like red scarves. A history of red scarf. Make the hat red too. We're going cliche Santa about it. Some cliches exist for a reason. This one exists because it's fun. There we go. And we'll just go. Nice festive green for her little dress kind of scenario, her aprony over part. Keep that nice and easy. Because, just mellow. Cartooning should be, and that's the thing. I realize I travel with a lot of hardcore comic book artists, real pros, folks like Johnny and Luke Stone and a few others, Glenn B. Fleming, Randy Zimmerman. These are all people who are really professional comic book guys. And I've realized something. I am really more of a cartoonist, than I am like the diehard comic book guy. And I think that's okay. I think that's not the worst thing that could happen. Because it affords me chances to do things like this. And I may do I have graphic novel plans and things. And if I choose to stay a little more cartoon oriented, that's okay too. Because not everything has to be perfect superhero types. I want to borrow that brown for a moment because I think her feet need to be brown. Yeah, her feet need to be brown. Okay, tell me that's not adorable. I want to borrow that green to go right there. And that red. Now we're almost done. I just need a different shade of yeah, that. Make it just a little bit bigger. Back to the 20. We'll just color in this whole part. I'm probably going to do the storybook cheater approach and just color in some light blue when I get past this to imply a background without really doing a background. So I think it just kind of fits with the spirit of this image. This would make a good Christmas card. Wish I would have thought of it earlier. I would have used some something like this as my Christmas card this year. Uncomfortable. Just got behind. But, and I know this is hard for Johnny because he believes that cold is a hoax. And that's okay too. There are times I envy you that you have the ability to have that disillusion. That delusion. Because Cold and I are old friends, old foes. Depending on the day and the mood, how I'm feeling and what's going on. A type of cold is the, for lack of a better word, antagonist in one of my horror stories, actually. I think it worked out pretty well. Oops, let's grab that one. There we go. Control yourself, Nikolai. These are always fun little sessions, though. Now, I'm going to go right here. Right here. And catch the pieces I've missed. I'm not with that. This. Messaging me. We'll see if it's anything related to this. Okay, nothing to be concerned about. Just my wonderful brother looking at expensive motorized toys. Alrighty, this is a fun one. I know, not my usual stuff, but Snow, wait. Snow is good. We need to introduce him to Snow. I don't need to believe that. I know it to be fake. I don't like when you lied to me too, Blue. Snow, right? Well, unfortunately, we won't be having any of that this year for Christmas. But we do have a nice, cute little picture that I forgot to turn. The time lapse on. Ugh. That's tragic. Oh well. Save as kangaroo goes. Thank you. Oh, I know it's wrong. That. What do I want to use red? Yeah, we'll use a different color. Oh, no. That's be a real blue. Blue. Yellow. I'll grab a pink purple color over here. There we go. It's not much, but it needed that. That was a fun one. We'll save that. And export single layer ping. Yeah. Come here. Here. And here. Go. Here. Never. It's doing that purple thing again. Do that. Do not want that. Don't know why it keeps. See? Do what it did. It turned purple as soon as I started to type. Weird. It really wants me to do something in purple. Typo. There we go. And what do we want this? Oh, it's cute. I'll put it there. PNG. MTF. 1220. 23. And then I just need one for Friday. And I'll save it that way just in case. Sorry, that's a work in progress. I'm experimenting with more. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. So, meanwhile, if I can get my keyboard. Don't like it when you lie to me, Blue Snow, right? I told you. Concocts evil plan to prove existence of snow. Yes, it does involve snowballs. I have some bad ideas to introduce you to you. Cupcake revenge should be fun. Thank you. I'm glad you love the color. Or is it sun? We've met. Not a fan. You can take a hit. I leave the girls first. Alrighty, we need to draw something else. What shall we draw, guys? Somebody throw. You guys have been chatty this whole time. Throw a random word up in the chat. Give me something to work with. Meanwhile, I'll come over here and I'll remember to hit before time up. I missed one. Serendipity. Oh, God. I can't not think of Claudia from Warehouse 13 when I hear serendipity, because she said serendipity would be a stripper name. It's an old joke. But no, she has a growing prompt serendipity. Let me see what I can. Johnny says heartbreak. I think I can come up with something somewhere between these things. Let's get into some tools I don't normally use. Let's just write it out and see where it's going. Yeah. Using full old-fashioned pencil technique. Yeah, let's just let the construction do its thing. Maybe it knows something I don't. Because if there's one thing I can tell you, serendipity and heartbreak often do go side by side. Yeah. Now we're getting This is what a sketchy Nick pencil drawing starts to look like. The other thing is, this is the right before Christmas month, so I have to balance a few things out. But upturned. There. Yeah, I'm doing all sorts of weird construction things. Don't worry about it. Not too serious yet. Oh, painfully old school for me. Shapes don't want. Sir. That's not right. There we go. Come on, man. This is what I get for doing all sorts of things without reference, but that's okay too. It's still a sketch like. That. It's rough. It's gonna be a rough one. Okay. There we go. Well, you guys have a good dinner, Blue. Check out the rest of the Havoc debris. Okay. Never make these ones. Here. Wow. Let's see what happens. Nice to have the old pencil feel, though. Not bad. Not bad. I will now. See that where they're going. Oh, I hate that line. That line just went everywhere it wasn't supposed to. Blessed is the undo button. Here. This. Why is my phone making noise? Why is it? Something to shrink that hood just a bit. These two volumes. Yep. Hands are kind of shaky today. Well, I did kind of go a week without really eating. That will do that to you. I'll zoom out and get a look. There we go. The voice is starting to cut out, which is also not terribly surprising. Ha! Got that stupid gnat that's been circling me for a while. Sorry. I don't normally get vindictive about creatures, but that thing had gotten on my last. Do this and that. Let's hide my pencil layer. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Just have general moving away direction like that. Been a while since I've done that. Wanted heartache, you want some heartache. Layer. We're gonna go gray. Oh, make it a multiply layer. There we go. Yeah, I think we're going to do one of those multiply layers. I don't know if it feels. Grab too dark way. I can play with the opacity if I have to do it how I want. What's what I will spend on more interesting. Shade to that. Need to figure out far. There we go. Not too bad. Not great, but not too bad. Around like that. Like that. Alrighty. Add another layer. One mode. Now we start getting funky with this. Book color. Let's see. Oh, that works. I'll take that. Because now I can go over here with my good buddy the eraser. Let's reshape. Oh. There. See if I can get the look I want from this. Yeah. Yeah, bro. Way down. Up a little too. There we go. Play with the whole element. Not like certainly dramatic. No hi. Let's see. Oh, come on, Johnny. You know you have an open invitation for dinner. You just invited the vampire into your house. As soon as I look down, girl, do you know how to do this? Do you not care? Oh, right. Vampire. Oops. Too late. Or do you wish to retract your infinite? Well, that would be rude. Make yourself. Of course, the problem is that Blue Teddy may, in fact, be part Fae, and if you do anything that violates the tenets of being a good house guest, you could be forever in her debt and control. Be careful. The other wanted heartbreak. I will provide a little touch of heartbreak. Not much. Nothing deep. I don't want you to feel bad. multiply, airbrush tool, ray. This is definitely going to be one of those images that I could do some strange things to make work, but I'm just playing around. Gotta be careful with these guys, because sometimes make people worry that, you know, something went wrong with you. Oh, this help. Not perfect. Bigger rock. Again. A little bit more work to the composition over there. There we go. These hard ones. Come on, we don't need these hard ones. Don't need these hard ones. There we go. There we go. There. Anyway, and we have, yes, her eyes are pretty. It makes a valid point. Oh, her and I get along just fine. She won't snitch if I break any rules. She likes me. Doesn't everybody? Yes, yes. You're the world's most lovable rake. Now behave. Wow. Johnny's full on yes, mommy. Try to get himself banned. Nah. He's being mostly polite, and we've all had moments where, you know, manners, you know, manifest oddly. Play with the shaping on this. I know this is not a normal one, but I got thrown serendipity and heartbreak, and my brain latched on to Claudia from Warehouse 13. Also known as Alton Scagliotti, and that brought me to a cyberpunk kind of feeling, which brought me to whatever this image is. Oh, Johnny's been much worse, absolutely. Johnny doesn't need to worry about this shooting him. My only concern is, I think on this layer, I may grab this. It may go too dark. That's a lot easier on the eyes. But the true black was a little too sharp. You see what I'm saying? It's pretty this chat got you. Oh, just normal chit chat. Nothing really moving. It does not take much to inspire Johnny to mischief. Well, I think that went almost over here. I see where I'm missing something here. I like that. No, stay where you're supposed to stay. Needed to darken that lower lip just a bit. Alrighty, so that's not terribly festive, but it does seem to fit where you guys put my brain. And planning this one can be a little challenging. that wraps that one up okay. And we will put this as file, save as, go. Serendipity heartbreak font. Save that. Export single layer. Bam. 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 How long have I been doing this? Hour 30. I'm about right on schedule for me having to get back out. Time lapse. Time lapse. You missed the cute kangaroo girl. Might head off for the night, not feeling great myself. Yep. This is the last part for the evening because I have to get my regular things done, and I'm about to have to take some more meds. So we've got all that. Go here. Go here. I guess we say. And it goes back to red again. I mean, back to purple. See, more. Okay. Click. File. Save as. I may redo this. May do another one for Friday. NTF 12. $22, yeah. TF backup. Well, we're going to call that backup because I might have to do something else because I'm not going to make that the image right before Christmas, guys. I'll have to come up and do something else. But we'll do that there because I don't have to have it set up right away. But guys, it is 8 o'clock on a Sunday night. I have to take my meds. I have to get something to eat. So I hope you found this all quite enjoyable. Maybe I'll finish my urban Christmas picture. Yeah, I think I'll try to finish this one for Friday. You guys got a preview. There we go. And with that, we're going to have to just call it night. Please be sure to hit like if you've enjoyed this. Share it around if you want to share the messages out. And well, with the rest of it, guys, you have a lovely night. And I hope to see you all Monday at 10 a.m. on the Nevermind the Furthermore live stream. I will set that up in a bit, but you guys have a great night, all right? Keep drawing, keep creating, because as long as you draw and create, you can edit it. You can make it better, but you can't edit a blank page. I love you, and you should too. Toodles.